welcome you all once again to this webinar series on civil engineering excellence. फ्रेंड्स, आज मैं आपसे बात करने वाला हूँ इंटरनल एंड एक्सटर्नल पब्लिक हेल्थ इंजीनियरिंग के बारे में. सी पब्लिक हेल्थ इंजीनियरिंग इज अ ब्रांच ऑफ civil engineering which is generally not given much importance in particularly in execution of work. Like we give importance to RCC, that same importance must be given to this public health system, but it is not given, and proper drawings are not prepared. Generally the plumbing layout or sewer line layout in small buildings, I have seen many places, it goes with the idea of the plumber. For big builders and big buildings, generally drawings are there, but drawings are not followed properly, and if there is a change in the layout, it is not there on the record, and then it creates lot of problem. I will tell you how. See, first we start from the overhead water tank distribution line. See, in my opinion, the distribution line up to your flat at least must be of galvanized iron, that is we call it GI pipeline. See, earlier every total pipeline of the flat or a house was done with the GI pipeline, but after the introduction of this UPVC and so many other products have come to market, everybody had switched over to this new system. There is nothing wrong in the system if the quality of material is good, but still what I feel, that external pipeline on the terrace and up to your flat entry, it is always exposed to atmosphere, and over a period of say few years, 5 years, 10 years, whatever UPVC you choose, there is going to be some or the other problem. So my suggestion is, at least from overhead water tank to entry of your flat or house, you should go with the GI pipeline. Now coming inside your flat, the moment this water supply line is entering your flat, there must be an isolation wall which can be operated inside the flat, so that in case of any leakage or anything, you can simply close that wall and your work will be easier. That is the first requirement. Now the second requirement, whatever layout you are doing, line, so that layout must be there properly written on the drawing. If drawings are already there, you should follow the drawing strictly. If drawings are not there, you whatever layout you are doing, at least draw it and keep it ready for the future references. So that is the first requirement. And before covering up with the tiles or cement or anything, that line must be tested. Generally, this water supply testing is ignored in the construction, flats and all those things, and that creates lot of problem. Now see, normal residential requirement of pressure is around say 1.5 to 2 kg in your tap. So you should at least test the line for 1.5 times of the desired pressure. So at least up to 3 kg you must test the pipeline, and for a duration of say 1 hour or 2 hours you can hold the pressure. So उससे आपको क्या पता लगेगा कि कहीं ज्वाइंट पे कुछ लीकेज है या कुछ है, तो बिफोर कवरिंग इट you can arrest those leakages. Otherwise, without testing, if you are simply putting the tiles over that, then it becomes very difficult to trace it, and at a later date that leakage develops, then it will create lot of problem. It will travel into the floor, and from floor to the sunken floor. From sunken floor, if the proper waterproofing is not there, then it will go to the flat down below. And for the sunken floor waterproofing also, you can see my video which is there, the details are there on the screen, that also you must see. Now coming back to this lines, another requirement is your water seal for various system. See, water seal is a requirement which prevents the foul smell coming into your flat from external lines, and another entry of insects. So wherever the water seals are required, one is below the wash basin, that is bottle trap. Another is below the kitchen sink, that is there, and then coming to the floor trap, or we call it Nahani trap. There one water seal will come. Then your WC pan, European or Indian, whatever WC use, there is a water seal is a must. And if you suppose urinal is installed, there is a water seal requirement for urinal also. Now the minimum requirement of water seal are, says for example, wash basin, it must be minimum 32 millimeter. For kitchen sink and urinal, it must be minimum 38 millimeter. For floor trap, it must be minimum 50 mm. And for WC, it must be minimum 75 mm to 100 mm. These are the minimum requirements. अभी क्या होता है दोस्तों, मार्केट में जो आपको बनानी ट्रैप या बॉटल ट्रैप या बहुत सारे ये जो आइटम्स अप्लायंसेस मिलते हैं, दे आर ऑल मैन्युफैक्चर्ड कमर्शियली आल्सो एंड स्टैंडर्ड आल्सो, एंड मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल दे सेल कमर्शियल आइटम बिकॉज दे आर द चीपर. अच्छा, रेसिडेंट्स को आपको आइडिया नहीं रहता, आप जब परचेज करना जाते हैं तो यू ऑलवेज गो विद द लोअर प्राइस मटेरियल. सो व्हाट माय सजेशन वुड बी, when we are spending so much amount on construction of flat or building, you must spend a handsome amount on this public health items also, because they are there in the day-to-day use, so that resident, whoever is staying, whether you are a owner or you are a tenant, you will not face any problem at a later date. For example, you are all babe taps, babe cock, pillar cock, they should be of very good standard make and good quality. All these traps must be of easy clean variety and of good material. So you must go for the standard items, don't go with the commercial item. So these are the minimum requirements, and this nowadays floor traps are coming with removable covers, so that you can yourself clean the trap, you need not to call the plumber for that. So those types of item you must buy and fix into your flat. So friends, if you are following all these precautions, I am sure you will have less problem in your internal water supply distribution and its disposal. सो फ्रेंड्स, आज की वीडियो में दोस्तों इतना ही। मेरे को उम्मीद है आपको मेरा वीडियो पसंद आया होगा। यदि पसंद आया तो इसको लाइक करिए, शेयर करिए, चैनल को भी सब्सक्राइब करिए और बेल आइकन जरूर दबाइए, सो दैट यू गेट द नोटिफिकेशन फॉर माय नेक्स्ट वीडियो। अगले वीडियो में दोस्तों मैं आपसे बात करूँगा एक्सटर्नल सीवर लाइन के बारे में, एक्सटर्नल सीवरेज एंड इट्स डिस्पोजल। सो आज के वीडियो में दोस्तों इतना ही। थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग, थैंक यू।